Greetings. I am Mike Poole. Welcome to Earthandcup. Today, we are going to take a look at some variations of the 8 pieces of brocade. Whenever we get together and do the brocade, everybody does it different. Everybody's learned it there's a wide variety of variations. And so I've kind of been intrigued about what are some of the variations and just kind of put them together so everybody can kind of see, mix and match, and maybe be a starting point for conversation with people in their brocade pieces. So this is the first the system that my martial arts system was an integrated system, and it included Tai Chi and Qigong in the integration. Still does. It's still an integrated system based in Okinawan Shorin karate, but still looked at a wide breadth of martial applications of martial styles. And so the first Tai Chi Qigong piece that I ever learned was the 8 pieces of brocade. And it's still what I do today. There's some minor variations that some changes I've made over the years for a number of reasons. So I'm going to show you how I do it as of today, and then we're going to play with some variations. So here we go. So the brocade that I teach, right? We just start with a nice standing meditation, right? Just breathe in. Piece number 1 is push up the sky. Number 2 is draw the bow. Number 3 is one hand up, one hand down. Number 4, I call look through window. I think the technical term, as I originally learned it, is cow looks over shoulder to gaze and move, but I just call it look through window. Number 5 is reach over. Number 6 is gather earth and sky. Seven is reaches. Number 8 is shake it down. I'll turn around so you can see that. And then we return to just some breaths and standing meditation. So that's the brocade as I utilize it, as I teach it. It has transformed over the years. So I think the first major change I made is when I originally did it, the original style is for number 7, instead of reaches was punches. So we did these extended punches, right? Punch out, the elbow came back. I changed it to reaches, just to get to kind of take away that the martial application and more looking at opening the hands a little bit as well. So I thought get a little longer reach instead of just the elbow coming back. So that's one change I made there. The other change is a little more recent on the reaching over, number 5, right? I do cue that this is not just a dangling arm, and there is some action here, and that's what brings it over. But what I've started to play with now is to kind of thread the needle with this. So as this comes over, this comes through. So I've got kind of this threading the needle. And then, so this is where I'm moving to now with this. Across this way. It gives us a little different movement, but it also gets some action in this down. So I just see so often people are just, this is a dangling hand and there's no action in there. And so I wanted to add some action to it. So that's good. Some other changes, right? I really do when we first learned this, I think we may have even had for cow gazes over shoulder. We may have even had the arms up higher. I brought the arms down to looking through a window, right? I know that some variations have this look upward, right? So they're kind of turning and looking upward. I tend not to use that, and it's more because of the participants that I practice with. I really don't want them kind of torquing themselves that way. So I really do give them this nice, gentle turn without trying to look up and back. So I've really kind of taken that out of it. Otherwise, this is pretty much the way I practiced it, and since I learned it. Yeah, what I also have done recently in the last few years, I add a different breath technique with each piece. So I do, we end up with 9. I do, for just kind of the standing and breathing, I use equal ratio breath. For pushing up the sky, I use extended exhale. For draw the bow is bunny's breath. For one up, one down, I use alternating nostril breathing. For look through window, I use box breathing. For reach over, I use alternating nostril breathing, as opposed to same nostril for the first one. I use bellows breath for gather earth and sky. I use bee's breath or a humming breath or a healing sound with the reaches, and then kind of a breath of fire with that forceful inhale and exhale on number 8, and then return back to equal ratio breathing. I've done a whole video on pairing the breath patterns with the postures, so you can look up see your breathing, the brocade, I think, or the brocade with breathing or something like that. So you can look it up on YouTube channel. I did want to look at some other variations. So I do have some books and that I've played with, right? Just to kind of move through. This is this one. This is the book here. Let's see if I can. So, right. So this is Dr. Jwing-Ming, right? And he has a standing and a seated. And so I'm going to, I don't practice these very regularly, only when I kind of talk about variations. And so I do have my notes to kind of work through. Right? Uh, so he does, number one, he does push up heaven, right? But then he bends side to side. Goes this way, and then you bend this way, and then you come back down and reach. So that is number one with this kind of side to side. He does that 24 times. The next one is draw the bow. His hands come up together. It comes up to the center and draws, and he does the one finger, right? So hands come up the center, one finger draw. That's that. Number three is for him is just one up, one down, same way I do it. Number four, he doesn't turn the head, right? And then and he does this 12 repetitions each. So first he stands here and he turns his head left and right 12 times. And then he brings his hands to kind of to the side, right? Kind of wrapping around. And then turns his head 12 different times. Then he brings his hands up to the center and turns his head that way. So, and he does each of those 12 times. Let's see here. Oh, and then the next one, number five, he does kind of this push to the side off the knee. So you should do, and kind of push to the side. Just push the side 12 times each. Let's see. And then up and over. Okay. So then he does an up and over. So this comes up to the center. It pushes up. He comes up on his toes, and then he comes up over top. Right. So this is an up and over. And then he does number seven is he does pushes to the side, right? Let's see, what is that? Over, push side side. Oh, these are punches to the side, that's right. So he punches to the side, puts in the horse stance, punches to the side, these are side punches. Like I said, I don't practice these much, so you have to bear with me. And then number eight, it's he goes up on his toes, and this is 24 times each. So just stand there, and he goes up on and down on his toes, right? And then he puts it on his side, goes up and down on the toes, and then he comes up here to the chest, puts it up and down on the toes. So those are the eight, right? So push up heaven, and then but he goes side to side. Draw the bow, hands up, one finger out. Number three is one up, one down. Number four is turning the head, hands down, hands on the side, hands at chest. And then he has the pushes side to side. He has up and over. And then he has punches side to side. And then he has this up on the toes. So those are his. That's for the standing. He also has a seated set. Right. So the first of his seated set, it's just you sit crisscross applesauce. Sit crisscross applesauce and you meditate for he says 3 to 5 minutes. And then the next one, he gnashes his teeth 36 times and then swallows 3 times. And then he takes his hands, interlaces his fingers behind his head, and you push your head back as your hands pull forward. He does that 9 times. So that's all number 2. Gnashing of the teeth, swallowing, pushing the back of the head. That's all number 2. Number 3, right, is the heavenly drum. And so you put your hands, and you kind of put one finger on top of the other, and you just kind of pound, right? You kind of flick it off And you pound the back of your head. It's more of a tapping, so you do that 24 times. Turning the head, right? You just, that's number 4 is turning the head. You just turn the head back and forth. And then you do the teeth and swallow again. So you turn the head back and forth, 12 repetitions, so 12 sets. Gnash the teeth 36 times, tap the teeth 36 times, swallow 3 times. And then you're going to rub your kidneys 24 times. Number 6 is a shoulder roll. You get the feet out. You put your hands out straight and you're going to roll your shoulders forward. And then you roll them back with the arms being parallel to the ground. You do that 9 times. Number 7 is you push up. And then you come and you literally push down on your head. And then you reach out, grab the toes, and pull back on the toes. You do that 9 sets. And then for number 8, you're back to the seat of meditation. So that is his seated. Man, this one is Master Lam Kam Cheun, right? The Way of Energy. I highly recommend this book. I recommend the other one too, but I've used this one a lot. So his pretty much the same as mine, really. So he does push up the sky. And number 2 is draw the bow, and he does do the 1 finger as well. Number 3 is 1 up, 1 down. Number 4 is looking back like a cow gazing at the moon. And he is one of those people that kind of gets that upward projection on the look to the side. And then we have lowering the head. That's that side to side. He does keep the arm down. Touching the feet with both hands. He comes up and he comes down to the front all the way down. So where I'm a little more curved, he comes up and down the front. So that. And then he has punches coming forward. That's number 7. And then number 8 is, of course, to shake it down. And he has them more on the kidneys than on the small of the back that I do. So he's more on the kidneys. So that is his. And then another one that I've this is kind of my most recent. I do a lot of half price booking, so I take books in. I usually try to break even, so I was looking for new stuff. This is a new one, Katherine Allen. This is the Qigong Bible, Katherine Allen. She has several, and so hers. For number 1, she also does the 36 tapping of the teeth and swallow 3 times. That's number 1. Number 2, she does a face wash, right? A nice kind of washing of the face. And then she does the beating of the drum on the back of the head as well, 24 times, 12 on each hand. That's number 2. Number 3, she does a kind of a shoulder roll, right? So the first part is nice big shoulder roll, 7 times forward, 7 times back. And then she does supporting the sky, pushing up the sky as I do, right? So that's all number 3. Number 4 is drawing the bow left and right. She comes up through the center, palms up, and then separates. She also does the 1 finger out as well, concentrating on the cheek. Number 5, she rotates, massages the dantian. She says right hand first, and you rotate. And then you do the left hand on your dantian and rotate the other direction. um, 36 times each direction, right? So 36 times this way, the right hand, 36 times this way with the left hand. She says it's the direction that the fingers are pointing, the hand that's against your flesh. So you would go this way, go this way. That's number 5. Number 6, she does a massage of the kidneys 36 times, of course. And so 36 going this way, spinning this way, going inside and outside both. And then number 7, she does a massage of the spine. She goes and gets down to the base of the spine and does 36 times one way, 36 times the other way. She uses 2 fingers to massage the base of the spine. Number 8, she does a washing of the bubbling well, right? So to use the heel of your hand to 36 times, rub that, right, on both feet. And then she does what she calls a washing of the leg, which is kind of the circling of the so repeating that 7 times each direction, each way. And that's really it. So those are variations. There are a bunch of other variations of what people do. Everybody kind of does it different every time I get together with people and play with the brocade. It's like, oh, well, that's interesting. I do it this way, and we do that. And there's so there's one swing the dragon's tail, I do believe, which is kind of right. You kind of swing on this way, swing down that way. I don't do that much with my participants. I have an older population that I do the brocade with, and so I really don't really get them having their head below their heart and swinging much. So I don't do that. That's another one that a lot of people do. Yeah, and so it's just finding what works for you, give and take, come up, as you mix and match. Kind of, I've found as we go along, people are taking and mixing and matching and just kind of making it their own, which is what I would highly recommend. Just make it your own. Don't worry about how I do it, but kind of find the way or what really allows you to focus your energy and get the flow moving. Just be mindful of balance. Just be mindful of not overturning. Just be mindful of how high with your shoulders. Just be mindful, stay within your own comfort zone. And it'll be a wonderful experience for you. So thank you for joining. I just wanted to kind of chat about, some people were asking me about variations, and so I wanted to just throw some stuff up there. You can get the books. There's others out there as well. And peace. Thank you for joining.